And hi. My name is Sharice Johnson Moore. I am the owner of Sharice Johnson Moore LLC, where I help entrepreneurs gain exposure through advertising, broadcasting, publishing, and marketing. Hello. Hey, how you doing on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok? Hey, TikTok, what's up? Uh, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. Okay, I hit them all at one time. Ain't no need to playing around with it, right? If you're gonna go live, do it. Yeah, and you're gonna do something, do it big, right? So, that's what I've always been told. So I'm doing it big. What's up, everybody? Hello. And I wanted to come in and share with everyone that I am a co-author in an anthology coming out in April. I am a co-author with 16 other women in an anthology in April. The title of the book is Stand Up, Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3. Resilient Black Women, Stand Up. Resilient Black Women. Stand up, resilient Black women. We got to stand up. Resilient Black women who are shaping the world with their faith. Volume 3 comes out at the end of April. And I was asked to be a part of this anthology with a young lady by the name of Ardenae Garner. And she has already published 2 volumes of this book, Volume 1, Volume 2, and I am in Volume 3. It is Stand Up, Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3. Okay, that is what I am a part of. And this is a part of our assignment due in the book. It is, we are, asked to go live and do a Q&A about our chapter. The title of my chapter is How I Got Over. And, How I Got Over is the title of the chapter. And I got such a thrill out of writing my chapter. And I love writing. I love writing. I have other books that are I'm working on at the moment. And I wanted to come and share this moment here. So I have a goal on TikTok. Let y'all know. So, whoever gives me the most hearts on any of these apps, the social media apps, I will sit down and have a one-on-one with the person that gives me the most hearts. Okay, the person that gives me the most hearts on any of the apps. TikTok has their, the most hearts on TikTok, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. So I wanted to, have a, one-on-one with everyone. Hello, self-elevate. How are you doing on Instagram? And I am a co-author in a book entitled Stand Up, Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping Their Faith with the World, Volume 3, coming out soon. It'll be coming out at the end of April. And I wanted to say that it is an honor and a privilege to turn around and be a part of an anthology. With Miss Ardenae Garner and 16 other authors, that are putting their stories out there, telling their stories about their lives. And it means so much to them that, it means so much to them that they do their stories. And My story is entitled How I Got Over. And, and the thing is if you have any questions, you ask the questions. You can put them in the comments, put them in your comments, and I will read them and I will answer them as they come up on the screen. And I wanted to say that it is my honor and a privilege, to do an anthology. It is a culmination of working together, a culmination of doing things in sync with the other authors. And this will be my third published work, uh, as an author. And I have other books that I have in my head and I'm working on in the process, right? And being an author is so amazing, where you put all your imagination, or you put your words, your thoughts, your fears, your trepidations on a piece of paper, and you write the story and you put it out to the world. And it is something that, I think everyone should do, that they write their story, or you take your imagination and make your story up, and get it together, and put all the work and the effort into what you do, and make it your thing. I am an author, and I love writing. So my thing is that when I decided to join this anthology, it was very important to me. And even though I do have my own autobiography, inspirational book sitting back here, entitled "Come and Loving Yourself," it is different when you are, with my first book with the autobiography. It is an unlimited amount of words I could put in, right? Unlimited amount of words. I could write for days. I could write. In the anthology, you are kind of put into you got so many words to write, like 1,500 words or 1,800 words, or and the requirements are different when you go in with an anthology book. And it taught me so much to be a part of this. And where we go through the phases. Okay, write your book, got to be in by a certain time, a certain day. And of course you have to pay your money to be in an anthology book, and you pay your fee in a certain amount of time and things like that. And then the steps, it's just like when you write your own book, but someone else is doing all the background work for you, like creating a book cover, and they're creating the book cover for you, and you just have to take a nice, get your headshots done, and they do all the creation in the background, and how it's going to be published, and the way it's going to be published, and things of that nature. And this was quite different for me to do, because I was so used to doing everything on my own with my first two books. And it is very, 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 very different. Very different. And I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying the time that I get to spend with the girls. I get to, it's all women in this anthology book. It's 16 of us. And I love it. I love it, because we meet for our meeting. When we have our meeting, it's like a girls' club. We get to sit and talk about anything we want to talk about when it comes to our books, whether it be our personal lives or things like that. And we get to sit down and do what we do for our we get to do what we do when we sit down and create the book. And why I picked that title of How I Got Over, because I've been through so many things in my life. I've been through so many, I say, toils and snails, as I said, in the Christian world, toils and snails, and the trials and tribulations and things like that. But I'm so thankful that God has made a way for me, made a way through, I can make it. I made it through my drug addiction. I made it through all the other stupid stuff I was doing in my life in my early 20s. And now I get to sit and tell a story and tell the story correctly, coming from me, directly from the person that did all the stuff. And how I got over is a culmination of how I see my life now, and how God has brought me through some things in my life that I didn't think I'd ever be delivered from. I didn't ever think I'd be delivered from prostitution. I didn't think I'd ever be delivered from drug addiction. I didn't think I'd ever be, delivered from just running the streets and doing stupid stuff. And I could tell you some stories, but I know that God has had another plan for me. God had another. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my live broadcast. And God has brought me through so many things in my life, and I understand that sometimes we don't see it then, but I see it now. Where God has given, where God has given me a second chance in my life, and I'm not wasting my chance. I'm not wasting my, I'm not wasting my time, my precious time that I have left. And it is very important that I take my life and do something with it, be productive. Um, I didn't. I'll say my life turned around when I had the three deaths in my family, and the three deaths came as my grandmother, my father, and my mother, and they died in an increment of 4 years. Right? My grandma passed November 11th. Uh, November the 5th of 2011. My father passed 2 weeks before my birthday, July the 14th of 2014. And then my mom passed 6 months later after my dad in January 2015. And what woke me up was my grandmother's death, because my grandmother raised me. And as I look back on my life, I realized I was the one difficult. I didn't want to follow directions. I didn't want to take instructions from older people, because they don't know what they talk about. Us young, we got all this robust, and we want to do all these things, and we don't want to listen to nobody. And now that I look back over all that, I realize that it is important that you listen to your elders, because when you listen to your elders, they keep you from a lot of trouble. And keep you from out of a lot of trouble. And I learned from those mistakes in my life, where now is I look back over some of the things and it be like, how did I get over that? And how did I get through that? And how did I make it through this? And I look at my life and I be like, okay, cool. I thank you, Lord, for how I got over, because I could have been dead. I could have been, I could have been dead lots of times. I'm not going to get into all the stories, but I could have been dead lots of times, been in the wrong place at the wrong time, around the wrong people, doing the wrong things. And I feel like after those three deaths, I began to really reevaluate my life. And I was sitting in my mom's funeral, and I clearly heard a voice speak to me, and the voice clearly said, "Now it's time for you to write your book." And I'm sitting there like, "Yeah, right." I kind of try to play it off like I didn't hear what the voice said. But then my brother was standing at the podium talking. Excuse me. And and he was standing at the podium talking. And while he was talking, I heard the voice again saying, "Now it's time for you to write your book." And so I'm sitting there like, okay, all right, whatever. And he's still at the podium, and I'm sitting there, and the voice clearly said, "Now it's time you write your book." I'm like, okay, Lord, I heard you, heard what you said. And my sister was sitting beside me. She said, "Oh, so you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She said, "You say something to me?" I was like, "No, and And when I got back from my mother's funeral, when I got back home, I live in Uniontown, Pennsylvania. My mother lived in Detroit, Michigan, so I had to go to her funeral. And so during that time, I come back home and I proceed to write this book. I proceed to write this book. This is the book that started it all as me being an author, Coming to Loving Yourself. And I put everything in that book. I put everything in that book. And since then, created a business, did my, got myself together, try to put all my ducks in a row and whatnot and everything. And and life has been much better since I've decided to get myself together, to give myself a chance to bet on me. So I'm betting on me again. Hey, good afternoon. Hello, how are you doing? What's up? What's up over here on TikTok? How are y'all doing today? And I would like some hearts because I have a goal and I love hearts. And give me your comments. Give me your comments and let me know because by me being a co-author, like I said, now I'm betting on myself again with this third book that's coming out with co-authors. His title, Stand Up, Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3. It should be out in April, end of April. And my title is How I Got Over. And I want to let y'all know that the person that gives me the most hearts during this broadcast gets a one-on-one conversation with me. A one-on-one conversation with me. So give me the hearts. I want the hearts. I want to see that, and it's so important that you love yourself. Love yourself enough to know that God has given you another chance in your life and that you know that you have something else to contribute in your life to others. And that is the thing that I have found in my life is that when a door is open, when the door is open, can't no man shut that door, and the door has been open to me to be a part of an anthology, and I love it. And I just want to, let y'all know that if you want to write your book, write your book. Forget about the naysayers. Forget about the people that ain't wrote a book. Don't go. This is a bit of advice I want to give you. If you want to write a book for you that you will want to read yourself. Write a book that you want to read yourself. And don't take advice from people that ain't where you going. Don't take advice from people that have no idea of where you trying to go. They not there. They haven't written a book. They haven't started a business. Don't ask them people. Don't ask them. Okay, because they can't tell you. They guessing. Okay, go to somebody go to ask someone the information that you need to know from a person that you know that's where they are, where you're trying to go. They are at where you're trying to go in your life, in your future, in your what you want to do with your life, and change the people, places, and things. That plays an important role in your life as well. And so my chapter, How I Got Over, in this anthology of Stand Up Resilient Black Women who are shaping the world with their faith, Volume 3, is coming out in April. If you live in the Birmingham area, if you live in Birmingham, Alabama, I will be there at the Behind the Ink event in April the 13th. April the 13th. And I look forward to that event. I look forward to doing a lot of traveling this year. And I've decided, I made up my mind that I was not going to sit at home, and I'm an author of 3 books, and I don't take this book outside of where I live at. I don't take, I want to take this book everywhere I go, and I have also set up my a couple of events that I will be doing live broadcast at when the book comes out, the volume 3 comes out. And if you would like to order a book, you would like to put your pre-order in, I will let you know when that time comes. You can order your autograph copy from me of the Stand Up Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3. Okay, I will keep y'all posted when the book come out and when y'all can put in pre-orders. Okay. If you are interested in purchasing this book, you can send me your email, DM me your email, and I will email you when the book comes out, and you can go ahead, or it's ready for pre-order. When it's ready for pre-order and order. Okay, so I'm taking emails as of now for the book. I want you, if it's some things you want to do in your life, do them. Don't sit, wait around on everybody to get approval from folks. Okay, life is too short for that. Life is too short for that. And enjoy your life. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy traveling. If you want to travel, if you want to do music, if you want to write a book, if you want to, take up another occupation, learn another skill, do you do what makes you happy? Do what makes you happy of your life and what you want to do with it, right? So, wanted to say, How I Got Over is the title of my chapter in the Stand Up Resilient Black Women Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3. That is the title of my chapter, How I Got Over. And I wanted to say, look at all the things you've been through in your life and how you have made it, how you have accomplished all the things that you have accomplished. And that's something can't nobody take away from you. That's something that no one can take away from you when you set off on a goal to accomplish something in your life. Nobody can take that away from you. Okay? So I gotta cook my dinner, right? I'm having fried shrimp. Okay, we having fried shrimp. Okay, and I got to get busy because I'm quite hungry. Okay, I love you all, and I wanted to say that it's been my honor and a privilege to come before you to let y'all know, what's going on and everything of that nature, and and be happy. Be happy with your life. Do you. Be happy. Don't let nothing stop you from being who God created you to be. Okay? I love you all, and I gotta go cook the dinner. Okay? Gotta go cook dinner. Okay? Because I'm quite hungry. I've been, busy all day. And I love you all. And thank you for coming in to the broadcast. I greatly appreciate it. Okay? All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, babies.